Hey.
How's everybody doing out there? Great to be here with you guys for a game day broadcast. Looking forward to 4 games of Vikings bingo here before kickoff of our Vikings versus the Packers game that we've got going on today. We'll play 200-play games at that point, and then we'll go into 3 more games of Vikings bingo.
Oh, yeah.
But good to see everybody out there already getting enrolled in this first game. You got to get enrolled. You got to push play. 25 cents a card. You can play up to 36 cards around. That jackpot's going to be almost it's going to be getting close to $3,000 here.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was super high, and it's just been growing since. We had Rio Orange at Bakery Lounge in Austin winning $18,000 on Thursday on a 25-cent card. So that was our biggest jackpot in Vikings bingo history.
Absolutely.
And it's just been growing since then. And so we're at $2,916.
There you go. And we had 3 jackpots go out in Jackpot Hunter this week as well. We had Dawn M over at VFW Brooklyn Park winning $2,993 on Tuesday. Then we had Maz over at Mazzapella Liquor Store in Mazzapella at $3,309 on Wednesday. And then on Friday, Corpa winning $12,982 over at Clear Grit. So that's
lots of good winners, just like these people winning this line prize. Jody Hands and Loaded. Good job, Jody Hands at Lake Bar and Grill and Loaded at Corner Pocket.
Yeah, we're now moving on to that large M-shaped pattern and see if we can get that done and work on this jackpot in game number 1 of 4 Vikings bingo before kickoff.
Oh, yeah. We also had a massive jackpot go out in Martian Invasion earlier this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the winner was over at Steiny's Bar and won $35,000. Ooh, the jackpots get big on Martian Invasion, though.
They do. Well, this would actually, I just realized in this, we had a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, and a Friday jackpot. So that means we don't broadcast on Saturdays, so that means this would be the 5th day in a row of a jackpot on a broadcast if we get that done.
A whole jackpot week.
That's right. So that would be exciting. So we'll see if we can get that done. We'll work alongside of you guys to make that happen. See, a bunch of our big-time players out there like Evcon and Shelljoy, Kirby, Lucky Tim, DJ King S, a bunch of you guys that play all the time. Good to see you guys out there playing.
Let's see. It's really close. 1 ball away for this large M-shaped pattern. And there's Shelljoy.
Over at American Legion Monticello.
Oh, yeah, all to themselves.
Mm-hmm. And that jackpot did not go out, so that means it's going to be a $50 must-go coverall on this game number 1. And you know what that means? That jackpot's going to continue to grow and get bigger. So we will see in game number 2 where that gets to.
Dwight over at Riverside Inn in Holly. Good job, Dwight, taking a break from selling paper.
That's right. Always good to have one of our folks from the paper industry in here playing some bingo with us. So thanks for coming over from Scranton and playing a little bingo over here in Minnesota. We appreciate that. So good to see you out there. Now we're going to start getting enrolled in game number 2. We should probably go over our Mega Bar Bingo standings, talk about some of our top players in the state of Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, and some of those top players just getting into the top 10 have been in the top, I think, Forget UD's been in the top 10 before.
Fell back out and then now.
Now back in, tied for 9th place with 3 other people, so it's a 4-way tie in 9th place. Forget UD, Towley, Slappy, and Heidi are all tied right at 8,000 points. Then we have Sizzler in 8th place. In 6th place, we have Mickey and Wolfstein. In 5th place, we have Mrs. T. In 4th place, we got Michelob. And in 2nd place, we have Mrs. Yags and Yags 370. And then in 1st place, the one, the only, Spanky over at American Legion Friendly.
Yep, that is our top 10 players in the state playing Mega Bar Bingo. We have a top 10 locations as well, as we got just over 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this game number 2. Those locations are currently brand new to our top 10, tied with Maple Lake Bowl in 10th place is Underground Bar and Grill. Again, they may have been in before in our top 10, then fell out and then come back in, but they are back in it, so we will see how that goes. In 8th place, we have another tie, St. Cloud Eagles and Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park. In 7th place, the Bar Hastings. In 4th place, we've got Eagles of Wantana, VFW Brooklyn Park, and Riverboat Depot. In 3rd place is Neeson's Gaylord. In 2nd place, American Legion Fridley. And in 1st place, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 43,000 points. They are killing it this season. So we will keep you guys abreast of all those locations every day and those players that are our top players in the state of Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. We have just over a minute left to get enrolled for this over $3,000 jackpot that we have going. I see 87 of you guys already enrolled. Good job getting enrolled and raising this jackpot up so then we can give it out today.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, and one of our national days today, since we got a whole slew of them, and we got all things Vikings to get to as well today, might as well start jumping and knocking these guys out. So you got National Authors Day. So if you're an author, if you've written a book or maybe a short story or something out there, today's your day. Raise your glass and celebrate your day. So
do you have a favorite author?
Do I have a favorite author? I have a few favorite authors. I tend to read more nonfiction, like about our either leadership stuff, coaching stuff, or kind of our national, like what's going on, and our national government and kind of where things are at. Those kind of things. I tend not to just read fictional. So I guess you don't have a very specific author that you like, but you just have more of a genre that you like. Yeah. I enjoy a lot of the different great football coaches' books as well. So I tend to lean more towards the player books. Oh, okay. Because I like the whole stories of them overcoming stuff. Like if you haven't seen the Drew Brees book, I think you read that. Yep, I did. That one was a really good book about how he tore stuff in his shoulder 2 times and then came back, and obviously he's an amazing quarterback. And there's Lucky Tim, one of our amazing players over at American Legion Shakopee. Yeah, made short work of that line prize, and we are moving on to this large M-shaped pattern. That jackpot's now over $3,000 with $3,096 if we can get this done in 52 balls on that coverall. So, so I do like the players' books as well, but I'm always trying to just pick up little tips that might help me in my coaching or that kind of. So I do read a lot of the coaches' ones as well. Yeah. We got Sandy and Johnny just 4 balls away on this large M-shaped pattern as we're working through a game day broadcast here with Vikings Bingo. It's a great one. We got Packers versus Vikings, and some gusty winds out there for today's game. Oh, yeah. May impact the game a little bit. We'll see. They were saying 40-mile-per-hour winds. That was possible. So I don't know. I need to look at exactly what the winds are doing at the stadium over there in Wisconsin. But we'll keep an eye on that. It looks like a little bit of snow, just not much. Not enough to affect. Yeah, just kind of dropping a little bit there. But we'll keep an eye on the weather there as well. Yeah, hopefully it affects the Packers a little bit more than it affects us. That's what I'm hoping. Hey, well, good news as far as that goes, because if the winds are making it difficult to throw the ball, we do have we got the chef back in the kitchen, as I think you said before, Ian. Delvin Cook back off the injury list, and looks like he's going to be a go for today. Oh, yeah. Just like Jimbo's a go for today, and Loaded getting the second win of the day. Oh, yeah. Good job, Jimbo and Loaded. Jimbo's over at VFW Austin, and Loaded's at corner pocket, and then Loaded wins again at corner pocket, and that was that must-go coverall of $53. But that was in 55 balls, so it was really close. Very close. And that means that jackpot continues to grow, rolls over to game number 3 of 4 before we get into our 100-play games here. And so we will keep this enrolling here for game number 3. Yeah, you got just over 3 minutes left to get enrolled in that game. We're going to try to give out this over $3,000 jackpot, and we'll see where that ends up as you guys continue to get enrolled. I already do have Tony's prediction on the game. I have not seen Nikki's yet.
Okay.
Do you have yours together? Do you know where you're going with it?
I do know where I'm going with it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to wait because I think we should wait till game 4.
Oh, yes.
Before we talk about that. But we will keep on rolling through our national days. You want to do the next one?
Yeah, it's National Brush Day. So if you got a brush and you want to paint.
Yeah, I guess I think of there's a lot of different brushes, right? There's brushes to brush your hair, brush to brush, like you say, paint, like a paint brush. I'm trying to think of there's other brushes, like a brush pile. Like, you know, of stuff. It's a good place
just
for
brush past somebody.
Yeah, you can brush past somebody. So we're going to celebrate all of them and and say, you know, all your brushes today. Just make sure you celebrate them and do them well. You know, and so when you brush, you brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. You want to brush your teeth well. That's always good. Just under 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this next game. Well, before you brush your teeth, if they offer this at your location, another national day, I love this one, National Calzone Day. You know, that's like pizza just all rolled up in a big thing.
It's beautiful.
And, yeah, there's nothing.
It's everything I ever wanted in a pizza.
That's right. Just roll my pizza up and shove it in my mouth, and I am happy. So,
yes, very.
Yeah,
and
so that's
stuffed.
I'm pro calzone.
I am very, very pro calzone. It's one of my favorites, especially as a kid.
Yeah.
The kid just getting a big old calzone to yourself. It's almost like a personal pizza, but like better.
Yeah.
And you just, it's so filling and so good.
So good on a cold day, especially like today. It's just kind of nice to eat something warm and it's comforting. It's comfort food.
It really is.
Yeah.
On the next National Day, I don't know. Are you going to celebrate it? I don't think you've ever done this.
No, I don't think it's healthy. I think you just give them the food that's made.
Yes, it's National Cook for Your Pets Day. So if you want to cook up a little bit of chicken, some fish for your cat or your dog, I don't know.
Could. I'm just gonna serve them the food I give them every day. Maybe I'll give them an extra treat. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Saute it in a pan.
No, that's not going to happen. All right, we got just under half a minute left to get rolled in this next game. Those total prizes are at $3,461, and we'll see what that jackpot ends up looking like as we get into those balls start falling here in a game number 3. Oh, here's another one. We got National Deep Fried Clams Day. Are you a clam guy?
I have not had deep fried. I've had regular clams.
Yeah.
But not deep fried clams.
I don't think I've ever had deep fried.
I'm not a huge
either.
clam guy.
Yeah.
But deep fried clams sound like a whole different story.
I'm in general just, you deep fry almost anything, and I'm probably thinking it tastes pretty good.
At least decent.
Yeah. Like, you throw some sugar on it. And you deep fry it, put a little coating, a little breading on there, and it's hard to go wrong on the taste.
Oh, yeah.
So easy to go wrong on your heart.
I'm pro deep fried clams.
Yeah.
There's Scott and Scrubba Steve. Teddy? Yep. Yeah, Teddy, Scott, and Scrubba Steve.
All right, there we go. Is it Scuba?
Job.
Is it Scuba or Scrubba?
It's Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve,
See,
yeah.
It's because it's Scrub Eye. I just was thinking Scrub Eye, our favorite Pokemon.
Yes.
But Scuba Steve.
Well, we're working on this large M-shaped pattern. Congratulations to our line winners. I think Scuba Steve, I haven't seen him in a little while, but he's a long-time player. Just haven't seen him there. We see Cancer Sucks always with that special font. Always
it's super fun.
The eye.
Especially during this season.
Yes. Yes, for sure.
She's got a little spooky font.
A little spooky font. The full moon Halloween has passed here. We're actually into November now. I can't believe we're in November.
Oh, my goodness.
So we are continuing to roll through this 2020, and it's been an interesting year. So I remember on Friday we saw Trisha Fred, and then we saw Fred Trisha.
Yeah, I wonder if Fred Trisha is out there.
Well, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye out there.
Or is it just Trisha Fred?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe only one of them was able to show up today. Yeah. So I see Bryson Bingo Bull and Vikes Skit out there. Good to see a bunch of you guys out there playing and trying to get this large M shape done and onto this jackpot. That's 33-26 on that if we can hit this in these 52 balls.
Yeah. There's Tammy over at Monticello VFW, and I think we're going to end up going over on that ball count. And so we're on a $67 must-go coverall. And that means it's going to continue to grow into game number 4.
Yeah, that's exciting. We'll see what happens there. Judd over American Legion Monticello getting that coverall prize of $67. Congratulations to all of our winners here in game number 3. We're going to start getting enrolled in game number 4. That means that we're going to have a continued to grow jackpot, and we're going to give our Vikings predictions. I've gotten Tony's in here on the computer. I saw that he put it in, I didn't look at it because I don't want to influence me.
Yes.
You know.
I'm so set on my score prediction right here.
It couldn't influence you anyway?
It couldn't influence me at all.
All right. Are you wanting to start off today? You sound fired up to give your Vikings.
Yes.
We got just under 3 minutes to get this done. So
well, I'm giving big comeback for Dalvin Cook this week. I'm saying that they're going to have – the Vikings as a whole are going to have a total of 4 rushing touchdowns.
Ooh.
And I think they're going to score around 34 points offensively. Big day scoring. And they're going to hold the Packers down to only 19 points.
Ooh. So 28-19? Is that what you're saying? 34-19.
Yeah, 34-19.
Ooh, that's a big win. That's a big win.
It's a huge win. It's because of the wins.
Okay.
I think having Dalvin Cook back is going to bring some life into the locker room.
Yep.
They're going to be able to hold on the ball for a really long time, have those long riding drives that are going to keep the lead.
Yep.
And then, as we saw, Aaron Rodgers is one of the worst star quarterbacks when it comes to comebacks.
Yes, once he gets down, he less than half the time he wins that game. Well, we got just over a minute and a half left to get enrolled in this game. Well, so you got 34-19. Mm-hmm. I'm going 24-21 Vikings.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going 24-21. They get a nice win there, but in kind of a close game. I just think that with them running the football, the cold weather, it's going to keep the scoring down a little bit more.
Yes.
But Vikings kick a field goal. It's tied up 21-21, and then the Vikings kick a field goal to win the game.
I guess I predicted a safety in that.
Might have.
If they scored 19 points.
Maybe a 2-point conversion. Could they do it? I don't know.
I don't know. I might have to switch it to 20.
Okay. All right. You can go 20 if you want.
Okay. 34-20.
34-20. You got the same score for the Packers as Tony. He went Packers 20, but he went Vikings 27. Vikings 27. So
he doesn't have as much faith in the Vikings as I do.
Yeah.
Which may be naively placed, but
we will see. This year, yes. Usually, no. Yeah, but we will see. We will see. So we're waiting still from off the Nikki Network that prediction to come in, but we will see as that does. We got under 30 seconds left to get enrolled in this next game. This is a cool day, National Family Literacy Day. So it's good, yeah. If everybody in the family reads together, I think that's a good thing, and helping any of your loved ones that may have literacy issues, helping them get literate and in moving on with their lives, because that really helps. So we got just about 5 seconds left to get enrolled in this game. 111 you guys out there. It's great to have everybody here playing. That jackpot is going to be at $3,500, almost $3,600 on this next game.
Fresh off the Nikki Network.
Yes.
She said Vikings 35, Packers 33.
Ooh.
It's a tight win. That's a tight win.
That is a tight win, and it's a high-scoring game in a windy Lambeau Field. So we'll see how that comes together. Missy over at Tankers and DeVoe's, that was DeVoe's MC. Is that what it was, I think? Yeah, DeVoe's MC, Go Vikes, all splitting that line prize. Congratulations to everybody there. We're moving on to this $50 large M, and then we'll try to see if we can get this done in 52 balls on that jackpot of $35.79 in this fourth game of Vikings Bingo.
Yeah.
Before we jump into our PGL points, 200 play games. We're going to start off like we do every week here on Game Day with our top 10 football themed 100 play game. It's just $10 to play, and you will earn PGL points and money if you win.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll play another 100 play game, $10 as well. Lucky Sevens. And again, you'll also earn PGL points and money if you win. And then immediately following that, we'll play 3 more games of Vikings Bingo. We'll see if that has this large jackpot continue to grow into that, or if we'll get it done right here. We'll keep an eye on that.
Well, our next national day is National Vinegar Day.
Yeah.
The only time whenever I see vinegar, because, I mean, like, it's great for cooking and stuff like that. But whenever I see vinegar, I think of the one time when I was probably about 13 years old and I asked for a cup of Sprite from one of my siblings. And I came down and they had a cup of Sprite for themselves and a cup of Sprite for me. They hand me the cup of Sprite. I go and I take a big swig of vinegar.
Joe Boo over at Villa Bar and Grill at Albertville taking that large M, and we got just a couple balls to try to hit this jackpot. Let's see. No, we're rolling over to that $75 must-go coverall. That means that jackpot's going to roll over to those 3 games after our 200 play games. Make sure you stick around and play. Yeah, Go Vikes taking that all to themselves. And, they're splitting it with Dave. Go Vikes and Dave splitting that coverall, $75 coverall. Congratulations to them. And Monticello's VFW and Moen's Bar. So that means that we are, like I say, that jackpot's rolling over. So we're going to jump into playing 2 100-play games here. And then we are going to, we'll keep talking to you guys. And we're going to do our way too early, uninformed predictions on every NFL game here. Coming up right soon. But we're going to take a small break.
Right after this break.
All right.
All right. See you guys. Hey.
Just under a minute here to get enrolled in this top 10 100 play game. Make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you push play. It's just $10 for 100 plays, and we're about to get rolling here in just 45 seconds. Well, you were telling us, Ian, we were talking about National Vinegar Day, and your sibling said it was a Sprite and gave you a vinegar. I can't believe they did it. I knew nothing about that. So, yeah. So
it was absolutely disgusting. I'm pretty sure I think I was watching Footloose for the first time ever, like the original old Footloose.
Okay.
And Sophie brought down a big glass of vinegar for me instead of Sprite.
That's terrible. That is terrible. Well, another one of our national days is daylight savings is ending, right? Yeah, it changed over during the night last night, so we got an extra hour of sleep tonight, which is nice.
It was a beautiful surprise for me this morning because I woke up, looked at the clock, and saw, it's like I gotta get to work. I gotta get ready for work.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to clean up my apartment because it got a little bit messy. And so then I was like, okay, picking it up. I picked it up super quick. Yeah. Got it all clean. Then got ready for work. And then I go and look at my phone and I'm like, oh, it's an hour later. Like, it's an hour earlier.
Right.
I was like, I have some time to relax.
There you go.
And so I ended up making myself a nice breakfast. And
that's nice. Good. Well, it's good to get a good breakfast, and nice when you get a surprise like that. Well, that we have one more national day, and we're through our long, hefty list of national days for today. Yep, but National Cinnamon Day.
Ooh.
I'm a big fan of cinnamon personally.
I love me some cinnamon.
Oh, and I almost forgot. I think we had Cancer Sucks check in and say win Vikes. Yeah, that's right. Win Vikes. Let's send her out some luck. Here we go. Stack it on. Yeah, and a little extra Viking. There you go.
And boom. There you go. With a little extra Vikings luck.
Yes.
That luck's coming your way. Cancer Sucks.
Yeah. Watch out for the horns on that luck because it did have a little Viking helmet on it there. So you got to just watch out for the horns. There we go. So we are rolling. We're now 2.5 minutes into this first game, 100-play game, which is our top 10 football-themed game. Super, super fun. Enjoy. If there's a cinnamon drink or dish or whatever there where you're at, maybe order it because it is National Cinnamon Day. So, so we do have a few celebrity birthdays as well as we need to, as we're getting really close to kickoff happening, we need to start our quick picks of all the NFL early games here.
Oh, yeah. Well, Thursday we had the Falcons versus the Panthers, and they won the Falcons beat the Panthers.
That is correct.
Yeah, the Falcons, they had been recently, 0-4 going into against the Vikings.
Yeah, they have had a season where it's been, so look at them have to hold the ball here. The Vikings, kicker needed one of the Vikings players to hold the ball for him to kick off the ball here to get this game started with the Packers.
Wow.
Yeah, so anyways,
it is a windy one.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the game is underway, but yeah, you're right. But they had victory in their hands against the Cowboys. They had victory in their hands several times throughout this season, and just some way figured out how to lose it.
Just last week lost to the Lions.
Oh,
they score. First time I've ever seen scoring a touchdown lose you a game. Just because they gave the ball with so much time left on the clock.
Yeah.
For Matthew Stafford, who's one of the top players for comeback, final drive wins.
Yep.
And let him do his thing.
Right. Yeah. So they've found ways to lose, but now they've got a second victory. They got the one against the Vikings. We hated that being the only victory of their season.
Yeah, but it's not like they're a bad team.
No, and the Panthers are a good team. So that is a tough loss for them though on their season. With their new head coach that had been doing a nice job. So, we've already done all of our predictions of the Vikings-Packers game. Let's do some of our other ones. How about Titans and Bengals? What do you see with that one?
Oh, I don't see any surprises in this one. I see Derrick Henry just absolutely just manhandling that Bengals defense. and having a 100-yard-plus game.
Yeah.
And especially after a down game he had last week,
Right.
I think that they're going to really just hold on to the ball and not really give the Bengals much of a chance.
Yeah, as much promise as I see with Joe Burrow, their young quarterback.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, and they got some nice weapons. They got
AJ Green's finally looking more like AJ Green.
Exactly. So they've got that mixing in the backfield, those kind of things that can do some nice things. I just don't think they have enough firepower to play with one of the better teams. That's the upper echelon. When you say, okay, there's echelons of teams in the NFL, and one of those echelons I think are those like maybe 5 to 8 teams that could win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I'd put Titans in that group. So I'm going to go Titans as well. We don't often we try to disagree on all these games so that at least one of us wins. But I'm going to go with you on that one on Titans there. So we got Jets Chiefs. This looks like a second scenario of this last one we just looked at.
Oh, but you know what? I love anarchy. So
Okay.
You know what? So what I'm saying, the Chiefs, they're coming in too lackadaisical.
Okay.
They think that they have the win in the bag.
Okay.
That that they're not just going to absolutely whoop up on this team.
Yeah.
That's what they think that they're going to do.
Okay.
And the Jets are going to come out fiery and hot. And Sam Darnold's going to put on a show.
Okay.
And Jets are going to sneak a win.
He thinks Adam Gase has got something in the bag of tricks over there in New York City.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you what, I think the Chiefs come in actually fired up. They want to get a win for their new teammate that just came over from the Jets. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you see these teams where a guy that's kind of a former superstar. A team trades them away, and then they come back to play their old team.
Yeah.
Right. They're usually play inspired, and that team usually feeds it to them because they know they're going to be inspired.
Oh, yeah.
So I look for that today. I think Chiefs win big there. This has actually become, like earlier in the season, I wouldn't have thought this would be an interesting game, but I think this was an interesting one now, and that's Colts-Lions. I think if Matthew Stafford, if the Lions quarterback was the quarterback of the Colts, I think you'd be talking about a Super Bowl possible, one of those upper echelon Super Bowl teams. But Philip Rivers hasn't caught his legs there in Indianapolis since he moved over, and then they don't look great.
Nearly as good as I thought.
Yeah, they're 4-2, so the record's not awful.
Lions are 3-3.
Lions are 3-3, so it's this is a good matchup to see who wants to make that push for the playoffs moving forward. Lions just picked up one of our better pass rushers over the last few years.
Oh yes, we did.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hey, we got Player just moving into first place with 28,900 points. And we've got in second place another Player just moved back down. Bingo Bull takes over in first place. Player's in second. GD Zeke in third. Susie in fourth. In sixth place, we got Wiggy. Seventh place, Fred. In eighth place, GIF Links. And in ninth place, Test. Good to see everybody out there. We still got 21 and a half minutes left to play of these 100-play games. Some of the players looks like they might have used up all their plays already, but most of them have quite a few plays left to go. So there should be a lot of movement here still.
All right, so who are you thinking, Lions or Colts?
I'll tell you what, this might be just recency bias. Watching that last drive, watching the Lions trade for a top pass rusher. I'm thinking Lions they're actually trying to make a push for the playoffs right now, and I think I think that the Colts should make a move off of Philip Rivers, and actually they've got a nice backup at the quarterback spot and should be moving there. I just think that would actually give them a spark.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett.
Exactly. Yeah, I like Jacoby. I think he's a better quarterback at this point. I love Philip Rivers.
He's a Hall of. No, I don't know if he's Hall of Fame, but he's
borderline Hall of Fame.
He's borderline Hall of Fame. He's in that discussion area.
Exactly. And so, but I'm going to go Lions actually this week.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go Colts. I think every single week that the Colts are together as a team, they're going to get better. They have a lot of young talent on there. And I think Philip Rivers is just figuring out the new offense. He hasn't had to figure out a new offense in I don't know how many years.
Long time. He was with the Chargers for a long time.
And so I think that each week they're going to end up getting better, and so I'm going to go Colts.
All right. Yeah, definitely not an unreasonable pick at all.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they beat the Lions in a lot of categories, so we will see. This is a really good game here. Steelers-Ravens.
Oh, that's a classic rivalry right there.
Yeah, and I think the way that it's kind of looked early on in the season, both are playing really good football.
Yes.
Coming into the season, everyone thought Ravens. Then the Steelers have kind of looked actually better than the Ravens early on.
Yes.
But I don't know that when you come into this game, big rivalry game, and two really good teams, that you can say just because the Steelers maybe have been playing a little bit better football lately, that means anything at this point.
Oh, yeah, no. And what you can see is that the Steelers, schedule-wise, have had a little bit of a weaker schedule this beginning of the season. And so they haven't had nearly the tests that the Ravens have had this year. And so I'm thinking personally, I think Ravens take the win. I think defense, they are more sound, and I think in this type of game, that's where it really matters, is which team has a better defense, because the offense is going to put up points. They're gonna be able to score. Like, you're not going to be able to stop anybody in a game like this. Which team can limit the other team's offense the most? And I think the Ravens have the more talented defense.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, it's hard to argue with that at all. The Ravens are a super talented football team. I'm going to go Steelers just because that's what we do.
I mean,
and I don't think that's a bad pick either, because, you got Big Ben, you got Mike Tomlin. You can always go, who's got the better quarterback, who's got the better coach. I'm not saying he's necessarily the better coach, the better quarterback, but it's an argument on those two fronts. And so, definitely over the course of a length of a career, you have to go Big Ben. But, Lamar Jackson may end up in that discussion as a career as he goes on. He's just a young player. So, and John Harbaugh's a heck of a coach. So, we'll see as that goes on. But I'm going to go Steelers this time. Well, this one's a shake-up game, because we got Rams-Dolphins. Dolphins have not looked bad, but what they did this week is they changed up quarterbacks, went to the young guy. They're going – it's they tanked for Tua, and now they got Tua. It's Tua time in Miami. So Rams, Dolphins. You have a thought on that one?
Well, I'm excited to see what can Tua do against the pass rush of an Aaron Donald type player.
Yeah, they certainly didn't put him out for an easy game. A lot of times when they bring a rookie in, they go, well, we're going to wait till we got kind of an easier defensive line, maybe not going to hit him real hard, let him get his NFL legs. They did not do that this week with the Rams. They brought him in with probably currently the best defensive lineman in the NFL.
Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is an absolute freak of nature.
He is. He absolutely is.
So, it looks like the Green Bay has scored on the Vikings.
Yes.
Well, let's see what the Vikings offense can do.
That's right. We're going to get out there, and I'm hoping, like you said, the chef is in the kitchen, and we'll see what happens on O. But, nice drive for the Packers, which that doesn't mean anything. We're just going to say that doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. So just early game, they kind of jumped out on the Buccaneers the other day, right? Got a first 10 points, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then the Buccaneers defense just came back a roaring. So we'll see what happens as this game keeps rolling on. So, you're excited to see Tua. So am I. I think everybody is. I've always liked Tua. Seemed like a nice guy coming off that injury, hoping he'd be able to rebound.
And he releases it flies off of his hand.
Oh, he does
when he throws it. He can really sling the ball.
Yep.
And so I'd like to see, but I'm gonna have to go Rams. I think Rams are the better team. I think they're gonna really take advantage of the young quarterback, and that defense is gonna be able to get to him. And so I'm going to go Rams and their consistent offense.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game or anything. I think it's just Rams for sure win.
Yeah, well, that's the smart pick. But I'm going to go like you did with the Jets. I'm going chaos here. I'm going Young Magic coming in there. They sat Fitzmagic down on the bench, and they sprinkled a little bit of that magic dust over on Tua. And so he's going to come out, and he's just going to shock the world and get the win over the Rams.
I mean, stages are not too big for Tua.
No.
Playing at Alabama, playing in multiple national championship games.
Yep.
I mean, the stage can't be too big for him.
Oh,
so I think he'll be fine that ways. It won't be rattling or anything going to that NFL stage.
No.
But I do think that going up against Aaron Donald, he's never win up against someone like Aaron Donald.
Nobody has. Maybe a J.J. Watt, a few years ago before a few injuries, but other than that.
But an interior guy like that?
Yeah, it's just.
It's hard to come by.
It is. Very, very true. So, I mean, maybe like a Randy White is the last time we've seen an interior guy that can put the rush on like that. So, anyways, we or even now I'm going black.
Last D tackle that I saw, just absolutely just manhandle guys, shove them off him, and get a pass rush. He wasn't as good at pass rushing.
Yeah.
But Ndamukong Suh.
Ndamukong Suh,
back in his prime.
Yeah, in run stopping for sure, he could just kind of get away from guys, and just do stuff. But just basically whatever he wanted. But it was more in the run game than in the pass game. But anyways, he is a force to deal with. So, so we will see how that plays out for Tua.
Then we got a fun game. I think should be pretty fun. Patriots-Bills. Bills have been a little bit down. So have the Patriots.
Yeah. Yep.
What will the Cam Newton situation be like for the Patriots?
Right.
With him throwing 3 interceptions and then benching him for Jared Stidham.
Yes.
What are we going to see out of the Patriots? I think Cam Newton still has the starting spot.
Yep. That's, I believe, what Bill Belichick said this week was, he wasn't bailing on Cam. He just, the game wasn't going in Cam's favor. Needed to get him out for a while.
Yeah. And so I'd like to see, especially against a really good Bills defense, and the Bills having a little down games, I think.
Yes.
So I would like to see what happens there. What do you think happens?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I think, you kind of think that Bills are kind of primed for a comeback, like a comeback game, to get back to where they were last year, plus at the beginning of this year, right? And then, but you also think Patriots have had to sit there and listen for 2 weeks straight about how, Tom Brady has won the divorce. Right?
Yes.
And I don't think Belichick, his coaches, and even his players are really loving to hear that.
No.
Because that's been on national, all over, everybody just talking about, Tom Brady. I guess it was Tom and not Bill. That's the narrative out there. And so I think this is prime for two teams with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll have to get Nikki's take because I know she's a Cam Newton fan, so maybe she'll give us a prediction on this game as well. You know what? I'm just gonna go with I don't think Bill Belichick can go this many games down.
Yes.
Right. And so I
think this is the first time since 20 in the 2000 through
2019,
2010 that he's had this many losses in a row. They did it before then.
Yep.
But haven't done it since it's been in the 2010 through 2020.
2010 through 2020. All right. So you said 2000 through 2010.
Yeah, they did have that happen.
Oh.
They've had losses in that. I worded it really weirdly.
Yeah. No, you're all right. I was just trying to understand. They just took Tua's head off and took the ball away from him. Unfortunately for Tua, they didn't literally take his head off, but they.
It was a big hit.
Oh my goodness! So things a little bit rough for the start for Tua on that. But I'm going. So I'm going to go Patriots. Saying Bill figures out a way to get a win on this one. I don't even know if I believe it. Just things are not. They just don't have a ton of talent out there. To support a quarterback. I think it's what Tom was talking about before he left. I don't have the supporting cast here, right? And that's why he went to the Buccaneers. But I think they get back to some of that spark they had at the beginning of the year. Belichick finds a way to win, so I'm going to go Patriots.
Oh, yeah. I think the Patriots is definitely a good pick, but I'm going to have to go Bills. I think Bills, they've been really they've had a really good season, actually. And I think getting their offense back rolling, they'll just have to – I think Josh Allen's going to have to use his legs a lot this game.
Yep.
He's going to almost have to play like a Cam Newton type game
Yep.
where he runs the ball and passes the ball well. I think their defense will be able to stop the Patriots' offense, a struggling offense of the Patriots.
Yep.
And so I think that in a low-scoring game, I think Bills come out with the win.
Well, I wouldn't even be surprised. I mean, if the Bills get things rolling, that they have just so much more talent on the field that they kind of blow that out. Like, I kind of almost see if it's close, I look for the Patriots to win.
Yeah.
I think the Bills, if they win, it might be more of a blowout even.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. But in our last early game, and then we'll get into talking about who's in the top 9 right now here in our top 10 bingo games. That was a nice little pass there from Kirk Cousins to Kyle Rudolph. Keeping this drive going as the Vikings try to make a move down through the field. We got the Raiders versus the Browns. This is another interesting game. Both teams seem to be surging, maybe playing a little bit better than expectations.
Yeah.
Browns losing OBJ, but I have a feeling that actually, I mean, this sounds ridiculous, but growth by attrition, that Baker Mayfield may play better without OBJ.
Yeah, without feeling like he has to get his targets to a specific wide receiver, making sure that they all get their specific targets.
Yep.
I think him just playing naturally, playing like he doesn't have to throw it to a specific guy, I think will actually end up better for the Cleveland.
Yeah, yep. So, well, who do you got in this week, though? The Vegas versus Cleveland.
Well, I think that the Raiders still take the win. I think the Raiders have been more of a sound team. They're where it feels like the Browns, their highs have been really high and their lows have been really low. I think the Raiders have been just steady and have been a really solid team throughout the entire season. And I think they just have to make sure they get the run game going. These last couple weeks, it felt like Josh Jacobs hasn't gotten the ball enough or in good situations to make big plays out of it. And I think that they just have to get the ball in their playmakers' hands, and that one of those playmakers is Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the Browns have plenty of playmakers running around their field as well. So I'm gonna go Browns and Kevin Stefanski, I trust. Also, hot off the Nikki Network line, we've got Nikki saying she's sticking with the Patriots on this one. So so there you go. Nikki is with the Patriots on that Patriots-Bills game. You went Raiders, I went Browns, and then we'll jump into all the 4 o'clock, or actually in our time zone here in Minnesota, the 3 o'clock game coming up here in just a little bit. Let's delve into all things bingo here. We got in first place, we got Test out there, Player in second, Gif Links in third, Fred in fourth, Bingo Bull in fifth. And in our sixth place here is Ric Flair. Good to have a wrestling celebrity in the house there. Jamie in seventh, Wiggy in eighth, and Judy Mark in ninth. That is our top 9 right here with still 6 minutes and 27 seconds left to get your 100 plays in. Our top 5 look like they've used up all their plays. Let's look at 6 through 9.
And it looks like they've all used up all their plays as well.
Yeah, Ric Flair may have a little bit.
It does look like one or two.
1 or 2 left there. And there might, a lot of times we get right here at the end, somebody just outside the top 9.
Yeah, they sneak in because they got plays left.
Exactly. Well, that 6 through 10 is going to get $88 for playing this 100-play game. That 1 through 5 is going to get $127 if you finish in that top 5. Well, we'll keep an eye on what's happening out there in our top 9 and tell you guys everything over this next little over 5 minutes. Well, we do have some celebrity birthdays as well that we haven't jumped into yet. For you sports fans out there, one of them's a legendary golfer born in 1935, Gary Player, on this day in 1935.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've already talked about golfing.
Yeah.
We neither of us are big golfers.
No, not a big golfer. I know Gary Player. I know, I for sure know him as a golfer. Look at this. Hey, we just scored.
And the cook is in the kitchen.
That is true. That is true. He's cooking up a little something for that Packer defense. Nice hole by the offensive line, opening it up like the parting of the Red Sea there, and Cook just running through it and getting to that end zone quickly. If you're watching this replay, you get a nice block out of Kyle Rudolph getting that backside block. They did a block down, then he came around in a pull on a tight end pull, and then, just a beautiful hole.
No, that was Irv Smith.
Oh, it was Irv Smith, not Rudolph. Yeah. And Irv Smith, good young tight end for us. Yeah, nice to see him get a nice block like that. Great job. And there it is. It's all tied up at 7s in the Vikings-Packers game. Way to go, Vikings. So we'll check in with all those games here. Yeah, a bunch of those. Lyle Lovett's birthday today as well. Yeah, country singer. And he was married at one time to Julia Roberts, just very briefly.
Lucky man.
Yeah. Born in 1957. Yeah. Oh, this is probably before your time.
Okay.
Another athlete, Fernando Venezuela, I'm saying his name wrong. But baseball picture, I remember him he might have played for other teams, but I remember him with the LA Dodgers. When he was really at the top of his game pitching, playing for Tommy Lasorda out there, and when they were really good out there with Kirk Gibson and all that. He was born in 1960. So that's. I do recognize the last one there too. Do you recognize that name, the actress?
Yeah,
there?
Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I've heard of her. I don't remember exactly what she's been in.
Yeah, I don't either. But I do know the name there. She was born in this day in 1972. So, but Jenny McCarthy.
Okay. Yeah, she was in a bunch of different things, a bunch of comedies. Yeah.
Yeah.
In stuff like Scary Movie, John Tucker Must Die. There's a bunch of just a lot of those like really stupid comedies that are they're really funny and really just a good laugh.
Good laugh. Yeah, just kind of silly shows. So, well, happy birthday, Jenny. And that is our celebrity birthdays for today. Well, Test is still in first place. Player is in second. Gift Links is in third. Fred in fourth. And Bingo Bull in fifth place as we're getting to that 2.5 minute mark here left in this 100-play game. Avcon has moved up into sixth. Ric Flair down to seventh. Jamie in eighth. And Wiggy in ninth. So we did have a little bit of a shake-up. One of our big-time players out there, Avcon, moving into it. You know what we should go over? Yeah. These are PGL points that people are earning. We should go over our PGL player standings. Yeah.
In those PGL location standings, in 10th place, we have Roseville VFW. Then in 9th place, Vic's Bar and Grill in Moorhead. In 8th place, we have the Sunset Grill in Spring Lake Park. In 6th place, Neighbors Pub Dover. I missed in 7th place. In 7th place, we got Valley Lanes in Spring Valley. In 6th place, Neighbors Pub Dover. In 5th place, St. Cloud Moose Club. In 4th place, Sheps on 6th in Brainerd. In 3rd place, we have The Cabin Bar in Nicolette. Then in 2nd place, we have La Playette, St. Joseph. And in 1st place, we have a Neighborhood Tavern Effie.
Nice. Those locations have been doing a great job. And these points that you guys are earning right here are earning points for your locations to be in that top 10. Now, our top 10 players in the state of Minnesota in PGL points, again, you're also earning points for that right here, are as follows. In 10th place, Nixon over at Roseville VFW. In 9th place, I Am the Fortunate One at the Money Cow in Coon Rapids. In 8th place, Ramrod over at Spare Time Lanes. In 7th place, Drumsky at the Underground Bar and Grill. In 6th place, Bones at Duffy's Bar and Grill. In 5th place, Worksies at St. Cloud Moose Club. In fourth place, Mick Bessa over at Moe's. In third place, Forget You D, who just made an appearance in 10th place now on our Mega Bar Bingo player standings. So Forget You D,
Yeah.
is that the only one? I think that might be the only person that's in the top 10 in Minnesota in both standings.
Wow, just
Forget
kills
You D.
it playing bingo.
Yeah, Forget You D, getting it done.
Should basically become a professional bingo player.
Possibly. There you go. In second place, we've got Sarah Honey, also at Eagles Austin. And then in first place, we've seen her out there today, is Cancer Sucks over at Clearwater Corners. That is our top players in our PGL standings. You're going to have, in 7 seconds, we're going to know who the winner of this game is, and we'll tell you all about all of our top 10 winners. But we'll also be moving into another $10 100 play game, and those will also go towards your PGL points.
And let's see, we got the results are coming in. They're getting tabulated.
Yeah, all the tabulators
First
are
through
tabulating.
fifth is going to get $127.
Right.
And 6th through 10 is getting $88.
That is correct. So I'll see as those results get tabulated and put in and shuffled around and then sent to us. We will got, oh, there it is.
Test over at Carboni's Pizza and Sport Bar in Burnsville.
Yeah, congratulations to Test, and congratulations to Carboni's Pizza over there in Sports Bar in Burnsville. So they got the win. The whole top 10, top 5, you said, would get $127, and that 5 or 6 through 10 get 88. So congratulations to all of our winners. Once we get that list of who all got that, we'll let you guys know. We're going to start enrolling here in our Lucky Sevens. We'll take a short break and then be right back with you guys.
All right. Hey.
Good to be back with you guys here. We're just under a minute here to get enrolled in this Lucky Sevens 100 play game. Well, this was our top 5, all winning $127. In first place, we had Test at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar in Burnsville. In second place, we had Player at Wildwood Sports Bar and Grill in Byron. In third place, we had Gift Links at VFW Forest Lake. In fourth place, we had Fred at North Star Bar. And in fifth place, we had Bingo Bull at Titans Sports Saloon. So congratulations to all of our top 5 and our top 10. Those 6 through 10 also won $88. So congratulations to everybody out there. So just about time to have these plays start going. You guys will have 100 plays here at this Lucky Sevens, and we'll see who can get the win.
Well, a little sports update.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Of what has been happening right now in the matchups. Well, our Vikings are tied right now with the Packers 7-7 with 29 seconds left in the first quarter. We just had an injury to one of our DBs.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's laying there for a while. So
yeah, hopefully we can he can get all fixed up, and it's not a. It looks like because he's all on a stretcher that it's probably going to be game ending. Yeah. For hopefully not season ending.
No, and I'm hoping they're just being overly precautious and making sure he's all right and that everything's going to work out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a little surprise of the end of the first quarter.
Yes.
The one game we agreed on.
Yes.
Outside the Vikings game.
Yes.
Was the Titans-Bengals game.
Right.
And right now the Bengals are up 3-0 on the Titans at the end of the first quarter.
Would not have seen that one coming.
No.
We'll see as that one progresses, but that would be quite an upset if the Bengals were able to pull that game off. So.
Well, right now the Chiefs are up 14-3 on the Jets. The Jets do have the ball though and could score and make this a close game.
Yeah, we'll see.
Steelers-Ravens are about as good as we thought it was going to be, and right now it's still tied.
Yeah. Just
now 7-7. With 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter. And then Rams-Dolphins. Rams are up 7-0 on the Dolphins.
Okay.
And then Bills right now are leading the Patriots. Bills are up 7-0.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
What other games have I?
Oh, the Colts-Lions. Lions are up 7-0 there. I didn't think you got that one. Yeah, I think that's it then. Didn't you?
And then we got Raiders-Browns.
Oh,
They're stuck at 0-0. It's a defensive game right there for Raiders and the Browns.
There you go.
They're in the second quarter already, and no points have been scored.
There you go. Tight game. There's a lot of tight games all over the place. Really nothing that's for sure in a blowout category. Probably the furthest apart from each other is that Chiefs 14, Jets 3.
Oh,
the rest of them all are within a touchdown of each other, so it's very close all over the board there. So, want to go over this real quick. Hit our Mega Bar Bingo player standings one more time. So in ninth place, we've got a 4-way tie right now. Forget You D just joining Towley, Slappy, and Heidi in ninth place. In eighth place, we've got Sizzler. In sixth place, we got another tie, Mickey and Wolfstein. In fifth place, we've got Mrs. T. In fourth place, Michelob. In second place, another tie. We got Mrs. Yags and Yags 370. And then, of course, in first place is Spanky with 21,000 points over at American Legion Fridley.
Oh, yeah, and all those players have been killing it.
Yes.
These are the locations that have been killing it. The luck has been flying through.
Yes.
In 10th place, we have a tie between Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato and Maple Lake Bowl. Then in 8th place, we have another tie between St. Cloud Eagles and Monty's Sports Bar. In 7th place, we have the Bar Hastings. In 4th place, we have a 3-way tie between Eagles Owatonna, VFW Brooklyn Park, and Riverboat Depot. They're all tied at 25,000 points. Then in 3rd place, we have Neeson's Gaylord. Then in 2nd place, American Legion Fridley. And then in first place, Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards.
Those locations have been doing a great job out there. Yeah, just getting after it here. And, yeah, way to go. Top 10 Mega Bar Bingo player stands early, went over those PGL standings. That's what you guys are playing for right now. And, of course, you earn PGL points when you play here on game days in our 200 play games and on Tuesday nights. Of course, Tuesday around here is known as Bingo Palooza Day.
Oh, yeah.
Because, of course, we play at lunchtime at noon. We play Vikings Bingo, 11 rounds of it, Monday through Friday at noon. And, of course, on Monday through Friday at happy hour at 5 p.m., we play Jackpot Hunter, 13 rounds of Jackpot Hunter every Monday through Friday happy hour at 5 p.m. But on Tuesdays, we have an extra thing. We have an extra something special for the folks of Minnesota, and that is Megasota Game Night. And that's where we get our PGL points besides here on Game Day. So on that game, that night, it always starts off right after happy hour with some trivia. We play some trivia. It's not for money or PGL points, just for fun. We'll see. We've been doing Halloween theme here lately.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's going to switch up this week, and we'll see where we go. I don't know if it'll be Thanksgiving Day questions. I don't know.
Maybe.
We don't know. It's a November trivia that will be coming up at this week on Tuesday. But immediately after that trivia game, we will play some top dog, high-low. I always love the high-low because not only do the people that win the game win, but the people at the very bottom get to win some money.
You just don't want to be in the middle.
Don't be in the middle. Then our Alice in Wonderland-themed game, Winter Wonderland, we're going to play right after top dog. And then after that, the fan-voted favorite this summer, Fishing Derby, we'll play that in the – the fish have been biting out on Big Wampa Lake.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, I think they're thinking the ice is coming, things are happening, but they want to go eat right now while they can.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're biting at the bait. So make sure you play some Fishing Derby on Tuesday night. Immediately after that, we're going to play one game of Jackpot Hunter, the same game we play every happy hour. And then after that, our brand spanking new game that we think soon to be one of the favorite games of everybody. I just straight off, this is breaking news, folks. Off the Nikki Network hotline. We've got on Tuesday night, it's going to be a pop culture trivia game. So we'll see. I don't know if it's Nikki that's coming up with the questions or Tony, but it's going to be pop culture trivia. So any other news we get on that, we will let you guys know as soon as we have it in our hands. But I was telling you guys, it's our brand new game. Just came out about a month ago. Open season, super fun game.
Oh, it's super good.
Yeah. As you've said multiple times, shooting the golden buck is quite fun.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's nothing like it.
No, that is an experience of a lifetime. You can't even go to like one of these, like where they have the special, like you can do the trophy buck hunting. Yeah, there's no golden bucks out there.
No.
Only in open season can you do that kind of hunting. So make sure you play open season. And then, of course, one of our fan favorites is where Nikki does the old-fashioned ball calls. This is our 54-ball cover-all game of Jackpot Jungle. Super fun. And make sure you come out Tuesday night for that Megasota Game Night. Very special. Oh, Nikki says she'll be doing the questions.
Oh.
So there you go. That is also more breaking news off the Nikki Network. And we're going to see what those questions look like. She's been doing the Halloween questions here lately. And so we'll see what the pop culture questions are. And, that is kind of the big news for the upcoming week here. Yeah, our Megasota Game Night, always fun every Tuesday. Well, we still haven't hit our educational part of the program.
Yes, let's hear about that day in history.
Yeah.
I think it has presidential ties.
It does. Well, just this week, we had the birthday of our second president, John Adams.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, but also here in November 1st in 1800, President John Adams, in the last year of his only term as president, moved into the newly constructed President's House, the original name for what is known today as the White House.
Wow.
There you go.
That's crazy.
That's when he moved in. The first time any president moved in. Yep, there you go. And on this day in 1800. Yeah,
wow, that's what a good birthday present.
Yeah, I'd say just days after his birthday. So and here's a big new house for you.
I mean, it seems awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
he only got a year in it, right?
Yeah, I think that's what he said. His last year of his term. So there you go. Not a long time,
but I'm sure it was a good time.
It was a good time. There you go. There you go. So that's it. Oh, we do have one other breaking news before we get back into what these guys are doing out here and into our football, just keeping everyone up on what's going on in the NFL, is we do have another big event. Do we want to save that for later?
Oh.
Or should we hit that now?
Let's talk about it right now.
Okay.
We have our PyCon happening on November 12th, so not long away. We got about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
It's a Thursday. It's that November 12th.
Oh, yeah.
Thursday,
so we got this week, but next Thursday.
Yep.
That's when we're going to be playing. We're going to be having our virtual PyCon 2020. That will be from 3 to 4 p.m. You must register online for free. You'll get so much information. You can register at on Facebook or at pilotgames.com/PyCon. You can learn about new products, new Mega Bar Bingo games, PGL tournament games, Pilot Player Connect app, and the Pilot Championship Series. There's so much you can learn from just registering and getting all that information. But we also have a great person performing for us.
Yes.
And that will be Mr.
Lucas Nelson. Yeah. Yeah, excited to have him there. That's going to be super, super fun.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be super exciting. He's super good.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. When I looked it up online, what does it cost to go to one of his concerts? Yeah,
you did say that.
The average price is $119.
Wow.
So there's a $119 value for you just for coming to a free PyCon, and you get to learn about everything new, what's going on here at Pilot.
Oh,
and, super fun. And I tell you what, guys, it's painless. When I went and registered, literally seconds. It took me seconds to do it. So
that's, worth it. You're basically getting $119 value for seconds of your time.
That's right. And plus all the other value of learning about what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
With Pilot and all that things that we got going on here, because we got some really cool, exciting news to share with you guys. So, I even moved around nothing's for sure right now, so we're in playoffs, but I'm moving around if we can get a win this week, we got to win on Saturday. If we get a win this Friday in the playoffs, then we'll be getting ready for the state quarterfinals. Yeah. If that's the case, and but I'm going to move around practice just to be at PyCon.
Oh,
yeah,
exactly. This is a big deal.
Big deal. So make sure, move around your schedule if you can at 3 o'clock on Thursday, November 12th, and be a part of virtual PyCon. Super, super cool stuff we got going on. Well, thinking of a lot of stuff going on, there's a lot of stuff going on here with our 100-play game. You're just about almost to the halfway mark here on this, and we've got Kiko out there at Leo's Bar and New Market in New Market in first place. And so just moving into that slot. Pip is in second. PPP is in third. Sunday is in fourth. And Corey is in fifth place. We got in sixth place Corey just moved down to sixth. In seventh place is Don Jin. And in eighth place is AI 2018. In ninth place I think it was Rufus in ninth place out there. Well, the prizes here in 7th through 10th is $46 if you can get in 7th through 10th. In sixth place, I think it is $62. In fourth place is $69. In third, $77. In second place is $85, and in first would be $93. Woo-hoo. So we'll see as that goes where everybody ends up in the standings. Well, what's going on in the football games? Have you kept an eye out there, Ian?
Oh, well, we've had Packers have been putting a drive on against the Vikings, but they're now 3rd and 6.
Okay.
And so hopefully they can get a stop, force a field goal.
Yep.
In this situation. But we got
It's actually 4th and 1 now. Look at the Packers are going for it on 4th down here inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, right now the Bengals are up 9-0 against the Titans.
Wow.
Jets scored a field goal and are now made that close the gap a little bit.
I think the Vikings got the stop on the Packers just now on that 4th and 1.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, the D-line coming up big out there. Yeah, getting that big stop. Kendricks came in, helped him out from the linebacker spot, getting that stop, just stalemating him there at the line of scrimmage and driving him backwards.
Yeah, good
Look
job.
at that. Yeah.
Wow, Kendricks really stood him up. The lineman got the first initial hit, and then Kendricks made it so that he couldn't do that. He couldn't drive at all.
No.
Oh, wow, that was a beautiful stop by the Vikings.
Yeah. They gave him first down on that? They did. They gave him a first down. I thought they had the stop there. That looked like a stop to me. All right, it's 1st and goal. See flags flying there on the first pass there. We'll keep an eye on that here. If they can hold into a field goal, that would be a nice.
But the Bengals being up 10-0 now on the Titans
is
huge.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I mean, the Titans are really good. They can. That's a very. They can come back from that.
For sure.
That's amazing. The Colts-Lions game it's 7-7. Dolphins scored a touchdown, made it 7-7 against the Rams. Patriots scored 3 points to make it only 7-3 lead.
Yep.
The Bills have right now. And Browns only have scored a field goal, and so it's 3-0.
Yeah.
All these games are really tight.
Yeah, you see the Jets even scored another field goal, so it's 14-6.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs haven't even pulled away from the Jets either. So we'll see. We'll just keep an eye on these games. These are good games here in the early games.
Yeah, we also have our 4 o'clock games that we can still make predictions on.
Yeah, we sure can. So maybe we should start taking a look at those games here.
Well, yeah, Chargers-Broncos.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
The battle of the young quarterbacks.
Yes, it is. It is. Well, I'll tell you what. I think the challenge for the Broncos has been injuries. There's been a lot of injuries out there, and so because I think they're a super talented team. I wouldn't bail. I think there's some narrative out there about bailing on Drew Lock and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would do that if I was the Broncos. I think they just got to get healthy, and there's the Packers scoring a touchdown right there. So it is gonna. We'll see if they get the extra point, but they're going up 13-7 right now. Packers on our Vikings, and we'll just keep a look at that as we move forward.
Yeah.
But yeah. So But I'm actually gonna go Chargers in this one. I think just all the momentum I think right now is going the Chargers' way. Although the Broncos had a nice win against the Patriots here just the other week. So so we'll see how that goes. But I'm going Chargers in that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Chargers are really good, and they've been and Justin Herbert is in that contention of Rookie of the Year conversation, and so they've been really hot offensively, but defensively, I think they've not been as good.
Right.
And so I think that the Broncos, they have the more complete offense and defense. Even with the loss of Von Miller, I think their defense is better than the Chargers' defense.
Okay.
And so I'm going Broncos in this one, and I think Drew Lock can silence some of these haters and show that he's an elite quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is an interesting game as well. At that time slot is the Saints Bears. I think both teams. People kind of think of them as yes, they've got a decent record, but maybe not quite as good even as their record. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting, where these two teams are going. You've got the aging quarterback over there with the Saints. Some people feel like Drew Brees hasn't had a great start to the season, so he doesn't feel Drew Brees-esque this year.
Very true.
You got Nick Foles just coming into the fold there with the Bears, so there's a little bit of Matt Nagy working out things with Foles as he takes that over. The Bears defenses look really solid, so as the Saints.
Yeah.
What do you think about that game?
I think Alvin Kamara is one of the best complementary pieces for Drew Brees. Being able to dump it off to a guy like that and make plays in space like Alvin Kamara can. I think that that's going to be the game changer. Can Alvin Kamara on this Bears defense be the game player that he normally is?
Yeah.
Because of how good this Bears defense is.
Okay.
I think Nick Foles is really good, and I think their offense has been clicking, but I think that the Saints defense will be able to guard their offense. I think that Saints are going to end up getting the win, and that's on Alvin Kamara's back.
Well, nice. It's hard to argue with that. I hate to even say this pick out loud here to our friends in Minnesota, but I'm going to go Bears on this one.
I mean, Bears,
yeah,
if he's
the Bears
playing
at
out
least
there.
don't like it, yeah. I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Rufus is in first. Second place is Sunday, and third is AI 2018. Mojo in sixth. PPP in seventh. DLD in eighth. And Corey in ninth place here as we get under the 10-minute mark on our 100-play game here of Lucky Sevens. Yeah, so, okay, you went Saints, I go Bears. Well, 49ers, Seahawks. Another interesting one. Seahawks offense is fantastic, right?
Defensively, though,
they just don't have it, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the 49ers that, again, have had the injury woes. Now, they seem to just recently here.
They really showed well against the Patriots.
They did. It's starting to look like they're getting steam now. Last couple weeks, I thought that the 49ers, look like they got their feet back under them, as they've been rolling. So, you tend to think they're the more complete team, the 49ers, than the Seahawks. Seahawks are that offense, not really the defense. But I'm going with Russell Wilson just outscoring Jimmy G out there with the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm going Seahawks in that game. He's still running there for the
Let's
Vikings.
see.
Oh, look at that. He breaks out a little bit. Gets a nice field position for the offense to go for the Vikes. Let's go Skol Vikings. Here we go as we get the ball back in our hands.
Yeah, hopefully we can put a touchdown up before the end of the half.
Yeah, they're still talking about it. Looks like on that fourth down, did the Vikings get the stop on that? It sure looked from my angle like they did get the stop there. I'm surprised they gave him the first down on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We got Rufus with still a lot of plays in first place. Then in second place, we have Sunday. Looks like they used up all their plays. AI 2018 looks like they've used up all their plays in third place. Then Kyoko
had a little bit of plays, I think.
Yeah. In sixth place, Mojo. Seventh place, PPP. In eighth place, we have DLD. Fourth place, Kyoko. Yeah, still has quite a few plays left. Could challenge for that first place spot.
Yep. We'll have to keep an eye on that. See if they got the rest of them. I think have used up all their plays. Corey looks like he has, as well as DLD, PPP, Mojo, and of course Rufus in first place still has a few left. But Sunday, AI 2018, and Pip all look like they've used up all theirs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that. We still have 7 minutes left to get those plays in. Someone could still hop into that top 9. Someone could still hop into that first place spot. But we will see that. So I went Seahawks. What are you?
Oh, I'm going to go 49ers. I think that they've had a more complete team this season. I think they're putting pieces together. Guys are getting back from injury. George Kittle playing more like George Kittle is one of the biggest things.
Yes.
I think offensively for them, and I think that's the key for it. And so I think 49ers are taking the win this week, and they'll be able to limit the Seahawks defense and be able to score at will against they'll be able to limit the Seahawks offense and score at will against the Seahawks defense.
Yeah, not a bad point. But I'll go with Russell Wilson, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, I mean, it's not a bad bet. It's almost a bad bet to go against Russell Wilson just because he is such a winning quarterback.
We as the Vikings got to see that. Like, we had him beat all game long and just gave him the ball back with too much time on the clock. So we will see about that one. Let's get into tonight's game and Monday night's game in our Vikings bingo when we get that going. Immediately following this, remember, immediately following this 100-play game, we're going to play 3 more rounds of Vikings bingo. That jackpot has rolled over, so we're continuing to grow on that jackpot, and we'll see what happens there. Irv Smith with a nice catch and yak.
Oh, yeah.
After.
Well, I'm a fan of Irv Smith Jr.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I think get the ball in his hands. He is young, he is athletic, and he's done really well for them, and he was showing his blocking ability earlier earlier on that touchdown run
that was a
by
really nice
Dalvin
block.
Cook. So I think really I think about him as becoming maybe that tight end number 1 over Kyle Rudolph at some point.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see what can happen as we move towards the future.
Yeah, for sure. He looks good. I'm super excited about him as he continues to roll through a nice beginning to a career in the NFL. So they got everybody spread out here on 1st and 10. There's Cousins delivering a nice, accurate ball, getting a nice little gain there. We still got 4 minutes to work this ball down, matriculate the ball down the field, and get a score. No reason to score too early in this right here.
Oh, yeah, especially against a guy like Aaron Rodgers who can drive down the field in a hurry.
Yep.
With the kind of arm talent that he has, even with the wind blowing like it is, he can throw it through that wind, and it's going to be it's a match. We would like to hold on to the ball till it's 30 seconds left and then put in a touchdown. That would be a beautiful way.
Absolutely. So they're getting close to that first down. Yep, looks like he got the first down on that. So nicely done for Cook in the O-line, getting that done. And we're going to roll but a flag got thrown out there. So we'll see if that laundry is on us or on
there's only about 4 minutes left on this 100-play game. Get as many plays in as you can. I see in 9th place, Miss Deli still has a couple plays left. Get all of them out of there so then you can make sure that you can hop into this top 10. And
I think everyone else has used up all the plays. She wasn't in the top 9
no,
there. And
just
she
hopped
jumped
in.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens with Miss Deli. And see if she can move up with those plays she's got left. She's playing over there at Shady's rail side in Rice. So we'll keep an eye on Miss Deli and see what happens there. So let's see. Anything new going on in the games here? The Packers go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that we've built up that jackpot since we gave out the jackpot to Rio Orange for $18,000, and it's just continued to grow. So make sure even after this game, you stick around for 3 more games of Vikings bingo. That jackpot's over $3,000 now.
It is. It's well over
it's
there.
ready to go out, and we're trying to give out a jackpot for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And now we don't do Saturday broadcast, and now we want the Sunday jackpot.
That's right.
So we want basically a whole week besides Monday.
That's
and
right.
might as well let's just get tomorrow a jackpot out as well.
We could just do that.
And then it's a whole week of jackpots.
That seems like
like a nice jackpot week.
That would be a special week for sure. We'll see if we can get that done here immediately following this Lucky Sevens game. I'm excited to see if that can happen. Hey, the Dolphins are now up 14-7 on the Rams. That's interesting. Titans looks like they just scored. It's 10-6 now there with the Bengals. I don't know if that was a touchdown or 2 field goals. We'll see as they put up.
Seems like it'd be pretty quick for 2 field goals.
That's what I was thinking. So I was thinking that we might see another point here pop on there. Jets are keeping it close. They went to 9, so it's 14-9 Jets now in that. Chiefs winning. Jets got the 9, so it's 14-9.
Wow! Look at all these teams. They're closing in.
Yeah.
It's all tight and they might be putting up another point soon. Like it may be 10-14.
Oh, but I think they were at 6, and then they just got 3.
Oh, so they just got another touchdown.
I think it was a field goal.
Yeah, probably a field goal.
Yep.
Now that's making more sense because they did do. It's probably their 3rd field goal.
Yep.
That's pretty good for them that they put up 9 points on field goal. That means they're driving on that Chiefs defense. Just can't finish it and get it into the end zone. I'm interested to see how this game plays out.
Yeah, sometimes when those teams are just getting down, but they just can't quite. When they get in the red zone, it kind of peters out a little bit. That later in the game, that they do start scoring touchdowns sometimes. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Looks like everybody in our top 5 there still without any plays left. And now Miss Deli still has just maybe 1 or 2 plays. They're almost out of place as well, but moving up into 8th place. So Rufus in 1st, Sunday in 2nd. AI 2018 in 3rd. Kiko, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, in 4th place. And Pip in 5th. In 6th place is Mojo. In 7th, PPP. In 8th is Miss Deli. And now it looks like Miss Deli is out of plays as well. And then DLD in 9th place. Everybody looks to be out of plays. There's only 20 seconds left.
Oh, yeah, so if you have plays, get them in now.
Get them in now. Maybe you could sneak into that top 10. As soon as this wraps up, we're going to go into 3 more games of Vikings bingo. Make sure you stick around because we've got a large jackpot on the line, and we're looking to give it out here on a hopefully 5th day in a row of jackpots going out during broadcast. We're super excited about that possibility. That's it. That's all the time to get your plays in. Now we're just waiting for the tabulators to figure everything out. Nice pass by Kirk Cousins, getting that right over to, was that Jefferson?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean, even through the win, Jefferson has still been showing that he is a good wide receiver. It's pretty impressive. And we're out of time now.
Yep.
And so it looks like, and there's Rufus taking that win over at VFW Zumbrota.
Zumbrota is what I would say, but yeah. We correct us on Facebook. Check in with us on the live stream and tell us if we're mispronouncing that. But congratulations to VFW Zumbrota and Rufus getting that first place on that game.
Woo-hoo.
So we're going to start moving over here into our Vikings bingo. And we're going to play 3 games here as that jackpot has continued to grow.
Oh, yeah, and we'll be right back for these next 3 Vikings bingo games. See ya.
See you guys.
Hey, and we're back for the 3 games of Vikings Bingo. That jackpot looks to be over $4,000.
Yeah, that's looking really good. 169 of you out there playing. Hopefully you got all 36 cards. It's 25 cents for 36 or 25 cents a card, and you could win over $4,000. We got just over 30 seconds left to get enrolled in this first of our 3 Vikings games here. I'm excited about this. We're trying to give out a jackpot for the end of this broadcast to make it 5 days straight.
Oh, yeah.
So we are excited about this. We're also keeping you up to date on everything Vikings here. We're at a commercial break at the moment here for the Vikings-Packers game.
Oh, yeah. They're driving down. They just got a first down, and it looks like they're putting a drive together. And I think it's looking at least we're going to put points on the board.
Yeah, deep in Packers territory. Went for it on 4th and 1 when they could have kicked a field goal. So a little bit of guts baseball out there in oh, yeah. Vikings.
Well, this is kind of rivalries weekend.
It is.
With Vikings, Packers, and Ravens, Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good weekend.
For sure.
Well, you also got Bengals.
Oh, yeah. The Bengals, Titans.
That's not
really a
rivalry.
Yeah.
I was thinking Bengals, Browns, but that was last week.
I mean, Patriots and Bills are in the same division, so that's probably a little bit of a rivalry.
Josie over at Aardvark's Bar and Grill in Truman taking that line prize nice and early so that we could get working on this large M.
Yeah, 39.72 on that jackpot coverall if we can get that done in 52 balls. We're going to on this $75 large M and see if we can get that done. So here we go. Shelljoy already just 4 balls away. Now Mojo, Hunt for Fun, and Vikes 7-1-74.
I bet Hunt for Fun would like our new game on Megasota Game Night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Our why am I blanking on what's called now? Our
open season.
Open season. Yeah. So Hunt for Fun, you haven't come out. If you haven't come out for our Tuesday night really fun Megasota Game Night.
Right?
Come play open season.
Now it's Biden 2020 and Hunt for Fun 3 balls away on this large M-shaped pattern. We got Bryzo, Hot Scott, bunch of big-time players. Go Vikes, and I am the fortunate one. Bryzo now moving to 2 balls away on this large M. So there we go. We're hopefully going to get this done and see if we can get this jackpot in somebody's hands.
Oh, yeah, we're at 45 balls.
Ooh, nice run right down to the goal line. Didn't quite get in. It didn't look like.
Oh,
but
yeah,
there it is. Ruckham over at VFW Austin taking that large M. And we got just a few balls here to see if we can get this.
Julie and a lot of people are within shot of getting it.
Yeah, here you go. That's 52.
And we're going over to game number 2 of these 3 games. That is a $113 Musco prize coverall.
Not bad on a 25-cent card.
Oh, no, not at all. CKL over at Neighbors Pub Dover taking that Musco prize. Good job, CKL.
Yeah.
Oh, CK1.
CK1, nice. Well, congratulations to all of our winners there in game number 1. And Dalvin Cook scoring another touchdown here. That's 2 in the game already in the first half for Dalvin Cook. The offensive line, again, opening up a nice hole. Him driving, getting in there, and it's going to be tied up here in a second once we get this extra point.
Didn't think that the Vikings didn't miss Dalvin Cook. You really realize it right now with 2 touchdowns, 12 of our 14 points, basically.
Exactly.
Being scored by Dalvin Cook. I mean, he is a workhorse.
Yeah, that was a nice hole opened up by the offensive line, but it was a skinny hole. He had to hit it perfect, and he did so and got in there.
I mean, that's what he does so good is he gets nice and skinny, fits in really tight holes, and then he explodes out of those holes with that speed that he has. He's just a very complete back all around.
Yep, nice first half. They left only 31 seconds left on the clock, so hopefully can keep Rodgers from chucking the ball deep or anything like that and getting a score here before then. We'll go into halftime tied up 14-14. Got just over 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this game number 2. Good to see everybody out there. We're definitely going to be over $4,000 on this jackpot on this round. Hopefully we can get that out. So excited
we
about
got
this.
a pretty fun Sunday night.
Oh, yeah, we got to give our
game.
predictions
It's
on
kind
that.
of the battle of the bad teams.
Yeah, well, the NFC worst out there, battling it out, right?
Oh,
So-
yeah, well, the injury-riddled Cowboys
Yeah.
versus the practice squad Eagles.
Yeah, they're so injured. It's all practice squad players, and Cowboys literally don't have a quarterback. So
it's literally each time they get a new one, he just goes out.
That's right, that's right.
It's a rough time to be a
they
Cowboy.
can see if this guy can stick around for a week or two.
Well, who is starting
I
this
don't
week
even
for
know
the
who
Cowboys? I think it's a guy that I've never heard of.
Okay.
But
check that out. I'm not sure who's starting for the Cowboys. Dak, of course, unfortunately had that compound fracture on his ankle, and then that unfortunate hit on the beige water pistol in the last game, and then it just seemed like the Cowboys weren't even upset that he had just gotten cheap shotted, and I just thought that was a really weird energy around the Cowboys right now. Just kind of So who's the starter?
Well, the new starting quarterback is Ben DiNucci.
Oh, of course, Ben DiNucci. Yeah,
I think the last time we saw him play was at Pitt.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't have a scouting report on Ben DiNucci. I wish him the best, and hopefully this sparks a great NFL career for Ben DiNucci. But, he's getting a crack because the first two quarterbacks taken out quickly for the Cowboys. And then, like you say, well, so who do you think here? We got just under 30 seconds left to get enrolled in this game number 2 of 3 Vikings games. With that jackpot well over $4,000 now.
Well, with how injury-riddled and how much change in the quarterback's room, I think that the Eagles are going to come out with this win because Carson Wentz, he's been really showing out these last couple games.
Yeah.
Even with having such injury-riddled wide receiver core, can't really get a break from just having drops and stuff like that. He's still been persevering through, and I think Carson Wentz is going to show his top-level talent, and he's going to be a stud quarterback again this game.
And there's Yags 370 out there. I hadn't seen him. That's the first sighting I've seen today. And Mrs. T as well. So good to see the Yags crew is out and going. There's Gehring as well. Good to see you out there. Rocket, longtime player, always out there getting after it. The Eagles of Wantana taking that line prize of $74. We're now working on that large M-shaped pattern and see what can happen. Well, I'm kind of surprised that you're not going to the DiNucci camp. I mean, I mean,
with the wide receiver core that he has, he's going into a pretty decent situation.
Right, but apparently their offensive line can't block a paper bag right now. They've had a lot of injuries on that O-line.
Yes, they have.
And so we'll see as that goes. Well, I'll just go as a surprise pick. The Cowboys just somehow pull a win out. Look at this, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant Sr. taking an 88-yard punt return back to the house to get the Dolphins up 21-7 on the Rams. I am shocked by that. And I picked the Dolphins. And I'm shocked by that. So it's been a fun first half so far there in our early games. But we are rolling now here and see if we can get this large M-shaped pattern knocked out so we can get into that jackpot coverall of 43-43. So there we go.
Yags 370 says brother-in-law. I think he's playing.
Oh, okay.
Under his name, and it's and he stopped for the halftime games. To get brakes for his truck.
Oh, okay. Here, let's give him some luck. Send it out there to the brother-in-law.
There you go.
Hey, Steina over there at Caboni's Pizza and Sports Bar in Burnville, getting that large M shape out, and let's see. No, we're rolling over to game number 3, but that $111 on this must-go prize is a pretty nice prize on a 25-cent card. We've got a few of you guys. There it is. Jay Javis over at Riverboat Depot in Sartell taking that home. So it's the last game. Hey, we twice this week, and the Cash Crew 2 once this week, won on the very last game. So 3 of our this would be 4 of what would be our 5
Yes.
jackpots, if we give it out in this round, would have been on that last game. So,
so we're ready to give it out on this last game.
Let's see if we can do that.
Well, we have tomorrow's game as well we can talk about.
Yes.
Buccaneers-Giants. What's your thoughts on the Buccaneers-Giants for the Monday night game?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I mean, the Giants have showed a little bit of promise, I do think. But
yes, losing Saquon Barkley, who is the only guy that can rush with the kind of offensive line that the Giants have.
Right.
So I mean, really, it's tough sledding for the New York Giants.
Yeah, and I think the Buccaneers lately have looked like the best team in the NFL.
Oh, and they just keep on picking up more and more talent.
They do, and so here in a couple weeks, they're gonna have a more. Brown is coming onto the field, and that just adds more talent. They have to rotate their talent. They have so much talent. Yeah. So there we go. I'm going to go Buccaneers.
Oh, his brother-in-law won.
Oh, we sent him luck.
It was Jay Javis. That's
right.
awesome.
That's how the luck works, folks. Make sure you check in on Facebook. Holla at your boys, because we send out some luck, and then the win happens. There you go. Hey, just under 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this game. We got over $4,898 in total prizes already. As you guys keep on enrolling, that's going to continue to grow. We're trying to give out a jackpot here in the last game of the show. If we do this will be 5 days in a row. 4 of those 5 would have been done on the last game. So make sure you get enrolled right now.
Oh, yeah.
So I went Buccaneers. That's the super safe pick in that one. How are you feeling? How you feeling about them Giants? How about
Danny Dimes? Let's get some Danny Dimes action.
Daniel Jones. Gotta love him.
I'd say him and Darius Slayton.
Okay.
Combine for 4 touchdowns in the win against the Buccaneers.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm giving more than just my simple prediction.
Your New York Giants. Yeah, there we go.
Bang.
All right, we'll see how that works. We know our luck's working right now. We sent that out, and he took it there on the coverall. Look at that. Total prizes now $4,963, almost to the $5,000 mark on total prizes. Make sure you got just under 30 seconds left to get enrolled. You got to get enrolled. You got to push play to win. It's just 25 cents a card, and you can play up to 36 cards, but you got to move fast if you're going to get in on this last round of Vikings Bingo on a Game Day broadcast. Good to have everybody out there with us, and we got just about 5 seconds left to go here on this, so we'll see how this rolls.
With this last little bit being our last game, we should hit those Mega Bar Bingo player standings one last time.
Yeah.
And there's the first ball rolling 067.
Hey, that's lucky.
And those Mega Bar Bingo player standings in 9th place is Forget You D, Tao Lee, Slappy, and Heidi. Then in 8th place is Sizzler. 6th place we have a tie between Mickey and Wolfstein. In 5th place we have Mrs. T. 4th place Michelob. 2nd place, Mrs. Yags and Yags 370. And then in 1st place, we got Spanky.
Nice. That's top players there. There's our line getting won by Fred, Trisha, and Corner splitting that line prize with Jonesy as well, and CRB. That is our line winners. Everybody wanted to get in on that line action. Now we're moving on to this large M-shaped pattern, see if we can get that done, and then we can get this $4,718 coverall if we can get that done in 52 balls. Well, I'm going to go real quick here over our location standing. Mega Bar Bingo location standings are: in 10th place, we got a tie, Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato and Maple Lake Bowl. In 8th place, St. Cloud Eagles and Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park. In 7th place is The Bar Hastings. In 4th place, a tie between Eagles of Wantana, VFW Brooklyn Park, and Riverboat Depot in Sartell. In 3rd place, Neeson's Gaylord. 2nd place, American Legion Fridley. And, of course, in 1st place is Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 43,000 points. Well, we're at ball 36 now. We're trying to get out this $74 large M-shaped prize.
Oh yeah, while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna go over our the last time we could go over our charity spotlight, and that's the Waseca Sleigh and Cutter Festival. It's a four weekend event in February that is super fun. No motor vehicles, just animal powered.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people come out, and there's dancing, queen crowning. It's awesome, and it all is they always are getting a bunch of money to award an annual student scholarship and a children's dream catcher fund.
Hey, there's Trisha Fred and KMP over at Ruiz and Mao. And winners, what ball was that on?
I don't know.
53. Oh, my goodness. One.
Wow.
We missed it by one.
Wow.
Oh, well, make sure you come out for lunch tomorrow here, because that means that jackpot's going to roll over at noon at any of these locations. You can come out and play some more Vikings bingo. We'll play 11 games at lunchtime to make sure that we try to give this jackpot out. We didn't quite hit 5 days in a row. We just did it 4, but we got a little break. Means the luck might be flowing on Monday, and you might want to get in on that at lunchtime. We'll also be here for Happy Hour Jackpot Hunter. We'll play 13 games of that at Happy Hour at 5 o'clock at any of these locations as well. Let's see.
Oh, there's one after this.
Oh, we got one more game? Oh, all right.
Yes.
I thought we were done. All right, guys, stick around.
Yeah, come in, enroll.
I thought we were done. We got another game. Here we go. Woo!
Okay.
I did not know that.
Awesome. We got another game. Get enrolled, play, because this jackpot's still growing, and we were only one ball away.
We were only one ball away in the last one.
So
get enrolled.
Yes.
Here we go. We're could be over $5,000.
And this gives me a chance to finish off talking about the Waseca.
I know. I thought we were
Sleigh
done.
Cutters
Here we
Festival.
go. We got a fourth game. I've been telling we've always had 4 games before and then 3 games after. But now today we're going to a 4th game. I think it's the right move, Tony. I think it's absolutely the right move. Let's just go. Let's just keep playing Vikings bingo.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, to finish off the Waseca Sleigh and Cutter Festival, they always are gaining money to award an annual student scholarship and a dream catcher fund to assist a family with a child with a life-threatening medical condition. And so it's going all to a good cause when you go to this festival. Absolutely. And this money is going towards that festival. And the location that plays for this is Barden's on Main.
That's cool. That's great. We love all of our charities that we get to partner up with and do just great things in communities. And you guys are part of that by doing charitable gambling, which is a cool, super fun thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
So, we got just under a minute and a half. I'm so excited here that we got an extra game today.
I know. That got me all sorts of fired up. And now I'm like, yes,
let's go.
5 days. 5 days in a row.
Let's get
I was like, let's just have let's just keep on playing Vikings bingo till we get one.
Get one. Just keep firing them up, Tony. We're going to stay here until we get a jackpot. No, I think they're going to cut us off after this one. But we just going to get this last game in. But that gives us one more shot at it. I feel like this is that lucky one more shot. Ask for some luck on Facebook if you want some more luck. We sent it out to Jay Jarvis, and then he won immediately.
Oh, yeah.
So it can happen. Your dreams can come true. They can happen to you. If you're young at heart, I think is how that song goes after that.
Well, just over 30 seconds. Get enrolled, have some fun. This is going to be over it's going to be over $5,000.
Yeah, it is for sure. Those prizes are super, super nice on a 25-cent card. I'm excited to see exactly what that dollar amount is after these balls start dropping. You got 15 seconds left to get enrolled and push play. We got just about 10 seconds now, and this is our last game. This really actually, we said it to you last time, but this is the last game.
Our last game. The luck is now rolling for this one.
For sure. There it is, $5,115, $51.15, and we got $78 on this line and large M-shaped pattern. Let's get working on this, guys. Good to see a bunch of our top players out there. We see you. We see what's going on. We know you're getting after it. We're happy to give out some money. We got a lot of folks out there playing, so this is super exciting. See
a bunch of people one ball away on this line prize. See if we can get this out and get working on that large M.
There it is.
Missy
at Tinker Bay.
Keel's good, and Rocket, and Dirk, Dirk, and T-Baby, and Melissa D.
Look at that.
Yep,
Everybody
that's all of
wanted
them.
in on
wow,
that.
that was a bunch of people on that line prize.
Right? There was like 78 of them, so they each got $1. Still quadrupled your money if it's on a 25-cent card, right? Hey, $78 large M-shaped pattern, and we'll see if we can get this done.
Look at Julie already 2 balls away on this large M, not even in the 30 balls drawn yet.
Wow.
She is killing it right now. Good job, Julie.
Julie's trying to get this thing done.
And we got people already joining her.
Look at that.
Good job, Craig and Sherry.
Yes. Alice has won out there before over at Roadside in Blaine. Lucky location and a lucky player.
Oh, there's Skull.
Ooh, D&M over at Old Town Tavern in Morristown, getting that done on that large M. We got a nice large run-up.
Oh, yeah, 12-ball run-up right now. Rex and Effects is only 3 balls away.
Rex Effects knows how to win. We've seen him win before for sure. Now Mac joining him at 3 balls away. The second half of our Minnesota Vikings game has kicked off, and it's Vikings ball.
I mean, that was beautiful that we were able to score on that last drive and then get the ball back in the second half.
That's why you defer to the second half on the kickoff. Here we go.
Can it happen?
Let's get it.
51, 52. And it's going to 53 balls, so that's a $118 Musco coverall. That means it's rolling over. It actually is rolling over
to lunch.
To lunch.
Yeah.
It was super exciting evening with you guys.
Oh yeah. Well, it was like 53 balls when we got that.
Yeah.
There it is. Kirby over at American Legion Fridley, and Jimbo at VFW Austin, and Johnny at Carboni's Pizza, and Zipper at Rudy's Bar. Everybody wanting to get in on that. Congratulations to all of our winners in our surprise game number 4.
Oh, yeah.
Vikings
That was
Bingo.
super fun.
It was. That was awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, we had a great day, great time with you guys. It's tied up 14-14 with the Vikings and Packers. Let's go Skol. Let's get the win here for Minnesota.
Yeah, and remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins. Skol!
Skol. Bye, guys.